Hey everybody, it's me, Cyrus. Welcome back. This is Retro Rambling. This podcast is basically supposed to be a place to think about the past, remember all the amazing things that we used to love and some of the things we still love about stuff that we grew up with or that we used to have and that we look back on with fond memories, this sort of thing. Retro Rambling. Good times, right? We've been doing a lot of interviews on the show. And I say we, I mean me and the other people I've been interviewing. It's been fun. It's been a lot of fun. And there's a few more interviews that I was hoping to get to, and we will have to get to those at some point down the road because I'm pretty much well. I just want to announce right now this is going to be the conclusion of the first official season of Retro Rambling. This podcast started and stopped a couple of times over the course of the past couple of years because of different things. But I feel like this is a good place to go ahead and wrap up season one of Retro Rambling. We've had a lot of good topics on here, a lot of good interviews, a lot of good times talking about old stuff that we love and friendships and good times that we've shared together. And I think it's important to find a place to have those kinds of discussions. I know the internet can be a very unwelcoming place a lot of times, a very critical place, of a place where people only seem to respect negativity and breaking things down and tearing things up and deconstructing everything. Sometimes I think it's good to find a place where you can just calm all that down for a little while and just have a good discussion, a good talk about good times. I think that is a good thing to have. You know, not every discussion has to have an equal amount of criticism when if you're going to have complimentary discussion about things. You know, that's not toxic positivity. That's that's I think a welcome change of pace from the toxicity that we all walk through on a daily basis on the internet. So, I appreciate you guys being here for supporting this channel, for supporting this show. I would very much like to have some feedback if you have any thoughts about the episodes, the interviews, the different types of episodes we've done. Some of them have been pretty much just me talking about some specific thing from the past that I think is pretty cool. And some of them have been some interviews with other people on social media, some friends of mine, people that I respect, and people that I think are interesting to talk with. So I just would like to get some thoughts if you have any regarding that, because I will be planning season two. It's not going to be starting for a while. We're going to take a break here, but we'll get back to more retro rambling down the line in the future, hopefully. You know, you never know what's going to happen, but I plan to have season two of retro rambling down the road a little ways. Down the road of fur peace, as they say down here in Texas. So, anyway, I'm pretty much just going to conclude here. Um, Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a really awesome audience. Thank you for your feedback and your thoughts, your support. And I hope that you have some other ways that you can, some other shows out there that you are enjoying and that are helping you just escape a little bit of this daily nonsense that we all go through and just look back on some good times in a nice fun way, in a way that makes you happy. you know I think I think sometimes we don't think that we're entitled to be happy. I think sometimes we think when we're enjoying ourselves, sometimes we maybe sometimes even feel guilty about it, or we feel like we're not being honest with ourselves. But I personally feel like every one of us has a right to some peace of mind and some happiness. And sometimes looking backwards will remind you of these little things, these little pieces of joy that you had and that you actually still have, based on what you've gone through and how you grew up and what you've experienced. So it's been a pleasure to share some of my retro rambling with you guys, and to share these interviews with these people that I really do respect and that I love and that I think are fun and interesting. This is my community. You guys are my community. I feel like I belong here with you, and I hope that you feel like you've belonged here with me. So thank you so much. There'll be more down the road. Let's meet again, and I will see you guys later. So take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you for checking out Retro Rambling, an audio podcast discussion about all things retro. If you enjoyed it, then check back soon for more. See you next time.